You're still watching Entertainment Review right here on Metro TV. My name is Desifani the Starboy, and Harriet Addy is here. Our guests are seated. I've got the one of the newest members of one of the leading record labels in the country who just launched their 15th anniversary. And I'm talking about record label. I'm not talking about the music part of it. I don't know if he can sing though, but Adjetey Anang is here with us. Adjetey, good afternoon and welcome.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you.
I'll test your music part if you can. If you can sing, maybe you could do something on the record. But you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And we've got Rabi Bray. Yeah,
Hi.
I love the name. No, if you don't take your time, say Rabi Black.
No, take your time. It's Rabi Bray.
Rabi Bray.
Rabi Bray.
Yeah, she's also here. We're talking about something new that is coming up very, very soon on your screens, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. And your messages are welcome. You can drop that on Facebook and also via SMS or WhatsApp. You can drop that in what you think about the passing of Adjetey Anang. We'll talk about that also. But it's been a very sad day for the movie industry in Ghana. Adjetey, How did you hear about this?
Well, I was on air in Kumasi, and then news came in that we had lost one of our own, Sam Adjetey Fio. And, it's after all that he had gone through, and, it's sad. It's sad to see him end this way, his journey this way. And so for us, no matter who you are, death is never good news, even for your worst enemy. And so we're saddened by it, and we wish his family the very best.
Rabi, yourself?
Well, I was on my way to a radio station, and I had it on air on that same show, and I was taken aback. But like Adjetey said, death is inevitable. It comes to everybody. So it's about celebrating the life he lived and the impact he gave on all of us.
So may so rest in perfect peace there. And you heard from Papani Partington, one of his closest friends there earlier on the show. So let's talk about Ghana's movie industry. We're at the National Film Authority event where they held a meeting with stakeholders. And, people have called for things like this for a very long time, for investors to know, how the industry is, for us to also understand from the aspects what they expect from us. That should be a very fruitful one for us as an industry.
Well, it's a good start, if you ask me. And as you rightly said, these are things that should have been done ages ago. But thankfully, the national film industry is trying to speed up those processes so that we can have that, meeting ground where they have in-depth knowledge about our industry and how things work. That we are not like a corporate organization where you expect returns in 3 months or a month. You start repaying your loan, and it's entirely different. And so having that deeper understanding, we also having an understanding of how things work, we could find a bridge that would perhaps even tailored to our industry so that we can all thrive, because it's a win-win for both of us. And so for me, it's a good beginning.
Rabi, as a movie producer, how important is this? In the first place, how difficult is it to secure, funds to produce a movie in Ghana?
It's actually difficult, especially like Adjetey said again, you don't know when you're getting your return on investment. And it is not a one-size-fits-all where you say, I do a movie and in a month or in a year, I'm going to make my money back. So no businessman wants to put their money in something that do not have securities. So getting that is extremely difficult, but you need to have your facts and figures right. Then you'll be able to get some funds,
So how long have you been producing?
Oh, since 2017. I'm a baby.
17, that would be 5.
Yeah.
5 years.
And how's the journey been so far?
Incredible.
Hey,
it's been a roller coaster because, it's good. You do it, you learn from your mistakes, you do a better one, and now I'm here with what I think is my last best one, with mistakes, obviously. So I'll do a better one next time.
And how many movies do you have to your credit?
I have 3 movies and 2 shows.
Okay.
3 movies, 2 shows.
Yeah.
Which one would you say, I did so well?
None. I'm a perfectionist, and every
Wow.
little scene I find mistakes. Every little thing, and I'm very sure on the day I'm dying, I'll still tell you I didn't fulfill my all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about the latest movie that is
Yeah.
coming out from the quarters of Rabbi Brai, and Adjetey is in there, and that is Drops of Happiness. Yeah, we all need that in our lives.
Especially in these times.
Yeah, so let's just catch the trailer and we will talk about the movie.
Title is deceptive.
Trying to be strong. And my strength is failing me. Every day.
I don't care. Nina, just pack your things, go out there and look for a job.
I'm sorry. I can't give you a job.
What kind of a man cannot provide for his family? What kind of a man am I?
Why don't you come and so, you know?
Are you done?
Where is my money?
I'll get it to you.
How do you intend paying me?
I can work double, triple, anything just to pay you. I can even work for you.
Peter, we have an issue.
Your quest for greener pastures. Don't forget the place of your family.
Life is beautiful. I was also cute. Clean up.
Okay, so that was the trailer there. I just when the trailer was about to be played, I heard something that the title is deceptive.
Very.
I mean, I know that's what makes you a good actor, how you play your roles. But I mean, you seem so cool. You seem so cool like this, but in the movies you seem something
A
else.
different person.
And that brings me to something that you mentioned sometime about actors being dynamic. You know, trying to people should not be able to predict you. You said that at an event. I'm trying to recollect the name, but you mentioned that actors need to be like that. Is that what spurs you on to? Because Charlie, you be cool like this, so I bet you've always been cool like that. But in the movies, it's always.
Yeah, I mean, you as an actor, you need to keep reinventing yourself so that you stay with the times. I mean, I one of the things that I do say is when I go on a production set, I don't close myself, so I'm taking notice of the new entrants who are coming in with potential. Because look, as they were saying, local parlance, obia wanimre, and what means is that there's somebody who's going to come up who is going to be, wow us in a different way than we've seen on our screens, and therefore I'm taking note of what they bring on board. The variety they bring in, the flair with how they perform, deliver a line, a turn of the head or the neck. And I'm looking at all this and I'm picking lessons and I'm making them my own, borrowing them to make them my own so that I stay relevant. And so you never stop learning, and that's how you approach the characters that you play. And as you rightly said, I get the opportunity to play characters, diverse characters, and therefore you have this contrast with Adjetey and other characters. But, well, that's what I guess acting is all about. So.
Okay.
So, Rabi, I saw you in the movie as well.
Yeah.
I mean, producing and acting. How is it?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yes, because the character I was playing she was very laid back, very timid. I mean, when you're that poor, sometimes you become timid.
Yeah.
And I had to be very controlling on the set, so it was two different worlds
I can
coming
imagine.
together. And when I'm producing, he calls me Madam. When I'm acting, he calls me Rabbi. So it's Madam, Rabbi, Madam. Like,
A little bit confusing.
it was, but I mean, I enjoyed every moment, and
Yeah.
I'm happy. This magic came out with the help of my team, my director, Salifu Zakari, my production manager, Ricky, Sebo. Everybody came to play hard and work hard to
Yeah.
bring this beautiful piece together.
So, when is this dropping?
On the 30th of this month, Saturday, 30th of April, at the Silver Bed Cinemas, and it's only 50 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
50 is okay.
It's only because for the price of one, you're enjoying two programs, Drops of
good.
Happiness and Rabbi Starlet Season 2. So it is the ultimate cinema night
Wow.
where champagne meets popcorn. This time we're not doing Coke.
Okay. That's
Champagne
nice.
and
Champagne and popcorn. That'd be nice. And do you make a movie thinking of how much you can make from the movie? Because yet again at the NFA program, the PR at Silverbird was talking about movie producers and sometimes how the collaboration from yourself and also those of them who are at the cinemas, it's not really there like that. So you're not able to put together how much you want to make from the movie and those things.
Well, now I do. I mean, when I started producing, I wasn't thinking like that. But now I understand that it's a business. You need to get into it, knowing how much you've spent, knowing how much you can make out of it, and being realistic. I mean, as a new producer, that's one advice I'll give to very new producers coming out. They shouldn't think, oh, I produce one movie and I'm a billionaire. It doesn't work like that. You need to be realistic with how much you can make and know how to make your money.
Okay. I just say, anything you've got for people out there so they could come out on the 30th of April?
Well, do come out. I mean, the subject matter cuts across. One of the main themes is unemployment and the way we're pushed to the edge, trying to make ends meet and sometimes make certain choices just to survive. And when we have dependencies, then, it's the adrenaline even sets, it's pitch higher. And therefore, it speaks to our very needs. So many people can relate to this, especially graduates, that we have a chunk of them coming out and jobs available.
So where's the happiness?
Yeah, you asked me.
That's what he said, drops.
Drops of happiness.
Yeah, you've heard bits and pieces in there, but that's the reality that,
Before we go, I am quite curious. I know you get a lot of scripts for you to choose from. What is that one thing you look out for in a script and say, okay, this script, I want to act it out?
So content is very key when I'm making a choice on what project to get on board. And so I look at the message, and for me, it must serve a greater purpose. I think that aside entertainment, we need to be spoken to sometimes where it hurts, and that's the only way we can evolve. That's the only way we can get better and better as a people, therefore as a society, and therefore content is very crucial to me. And once again, I mean, Drops of Happiness was one such that addresses that issue that is unending. Every now and then we're training so many graduates, but we're not able to provide jobs the way we all expect. And so for me, that is key. Yeah.
Okay. Robbie, any final things you want to say? I've got a last one to ask Adjetey though.
All right. So all I want to say is, if you've ever lived in Ghana or on the African soil, this is a story for you. It's about unemployment. It's about relationships. It's even about how people relate to other people in need. So if you do not come out on the 30th of April, don't think you are missing out on a premiere. You are missing out on the ultimate cinema experience. Think about it.
Okay, so 30th April. Tickets is 50
50
cedis.
cedis, Silverbird
Silverbird Cinemas. The time
6 p.m. for the red carpet, 7 p.m. for the first show, 9 p.m. for the second show.
Okay, great. I just say, Links family.
Yeah.
What should we expect? I mean, it's just nice. Maybe you hit the studio with Kwabi Ujiro. I do something, but really, how excited?
Well, it's. I mean, finally, we've been on, unofficially, we've been working behind the scenes, for at least 2 years now. But last was it Friday?
Yeah, it was
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, was when we, they actually officially adored us, and what the potential is limitless, especially with the personalities also on board, and we were dreaming, and therefore we're hopeful that something bigger would come out, and that would serve everybody's purposes and even delight all of us. And so I'm dreaming. That's it, and so I'm hoping that.
And part of the dream is to watch out for Adjetey's debut single.
With Kwame Eugene and Kitty.
Yeah, many thanks for joining us, Adjetey and Robbie Bray. Adjetey, of course, an actor. Robbie is a movie producer, actress. She's everything. She's doing some other things also. But many thanks to all of you for joining us today on the show. Of course, my name is Adjetey the Starboy, and
I am Harriet Addy. You can follow me on Instagram, Harriet Addy. The Addy is ADDI.
Yep, and you also heard from Esiedwa Akumia. And kudos to the production team. Up next is News Flash with Kenneth JC. Do enjoy the rest of our programs. We'll be back on Monday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. right here on Metro TV. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, we out.
I don't care. Nina, just pack your things, go out there and look for a job.
I'm sorry. I can't give you a job.
Oh, no, ma. What kind of a man cannot provide for his family? What kind of a man am I?
Why don't you come and so, you know?
Are you done?
Where is my money?
I'll get it to you.
How do you intend paying me?